What's going on, Cronometer? Don Saladino here with 4 movements to better mobility. Okay, you need under 10 minutes for this program. You could throw this in every day. Your body's gonna get so much looser. If you don't have a lot of time, you could split these 4 movements up throughout the day and you could do them individually at different times. Your homework is to get these 4 movements in at least 3 to 5 days a week. And if you do this, I'm guaranteeing success here. Your body is gonna feel so much better. So the first exercise we're gonna start with is a hip airplane. What I want you to do is I want you to get in front of either a rack or a chair, and we're gonna go into our hinge position where we're gonna hinge forward, and then at that point, we're gonna open our hip up and we're gonna close our hip. Now, this is gonna require a lot of balance and stability. For some reason you can't balance on one leg without a support system, feel free to put your hands on that chair or on that rack, stay stable and really focus on that rotation in the hips and allow yourself to really, I like to refer to it as floss those hips, working on balance from the ground up. And you're gonna notice a lot more stability in your hips, but because of the amount of sitting that we do all day, your body's gonna feel a lot better from this. So we gotta wake those hips up, we gotta get those glutes firing, we gotta get them activated a bit, and this is an exercise that you can do before you decide to run, before you decide to go snow skiing or working out, whatever it might be. This is a great activation to get that lower body firing a bit. The next movement I'm gonna walk into is called a couch stretch. Now, a couch stretch is a way for us to be able to get our quadricep and that hip flexor loose while throwing in a bit of a lat stretch. And we're gonna be incorporating breathing into this movement. So as we're in position, I want you to really feel like you're doing an expansive breath into your rib cage. Feel like that you're inhaling air to the point where you can't anymore, and then you're exhaling until you're literally getting rid of all the air from your lungs and from your belly. And you're gonna receive somewhat of a very restorative feeling from this, right? So you're gonna get your body a bit more parasympathetic, which means we're getting that body to stay calm, we're getting that nervous system to calm down a bit. And I really want you to think about relaxing into the stretch, continuing to inhale and exhale. All right. The third exercise we're gonna go into is called a thoracic bridge. Now, a thoracic bridge, we get a lot of bang for our buck out of this movement because we are working on engaging our lats, we're working on shoulder stability, we're working on glute activation, and with getting our glutes to fire, we are gonna release a lot of that tightness in our hips, all right? We're also working on a bit of thoracic extension and rotation in the upper body. So this really is a movement that's gonna hit the entire body. But again, getting into those positions, it's so important with every one of these movements that we just breathe and we relax into each position. The last movement we're gonna do is called the hip 90-90 stretch. So we're gonna get into our 90-90 position, and all we have to do in that position is breathe. A deep inhalation and a deep exhalation. Allow our body to relax in each position. Now, if you can't maintain that position while keeping your arms off the ground, feel free to put your hands down for a little bit more balance and support. This is gonna really allow us to be able to relax, feel the position that we're in, and focus on, that stretching that we're actually feeling. I think it's important as when you get in a position and you feel that stretch, that you don't strain yourself, but you learn to breathe and relax in that position. This is gonna allow us to relax into the stretch a bit, and it's gonna allow us to increase mobility and get our body primed and ready for either activity, or we can throw this in after activity to be able to get a lot of that waste and lactic acid out of our body, which we do build up while training or exercising. So there you have it. So you got 4 movements. So this is your assignment now. We're gonna start with the airplane. I want you to perform 8 reps on each side while going in a slow, controlled fashion. Do not rush through this. This is not a race. After that, when we get into our couch stretch position, we're gonna wanna throw our arms overhead, lean to that one side, and we're gonna wanna take 5 deep breaths, 5 inhalations, 5 exhales. Okay, so 5 deep, take your time, perform that to each side. From there, we're gonna go to the thoracic bridge where we're gonna perform 3 reps on each side, taking our time, breathing and relaxing into each position, all right? The slower we go here, the better off we're gonna be. And the last one is gonna be our hip 90-90, where I want you to get in each position. I want you to take about 3 breaths. I want you to transition to the other side. We're gonna go back and forth 3 times. So that is gonna complete 1 circuit of our 4 stretch series. I want you to do as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes. We're gonna get our body temperature up. Your body's gonna feel looser and looser each set. And I can guarantee an increase in performance in the next couple weeks, because you're gonna go out, you're gonna demand a lot out of your body, or if you're just sitting, that's still demanding a lot out of your body. So we have to sit a lot at work, and that's stressful on our body. So at the very least, try and get these 4 movements in once a day. This is gonna go a long way for you. Fire your questions off to me below. Thanks.